What's up and welcome everybody, my name is Daniel Flefield and today we have a very special tutorial with a very special guest, Otto. What's up, man?
What's up?
He's also known as Odinmovement on social media and he will be teaching us the Hollowback, what to think of when practicing for it and also his best 3 exercises for it. Aidere! What's up, man?
What's up?
I literally met him 10 minutes ago and this is the first time meeting you. We have been messaging each other for I think almost 2 years on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've seen you crazy Hollowback, crazy handstand, man. How can you even do a handstand on your fingers, crossed hands? Guys, it's crazy. You need to watch his Instagram. I will link it down below and here. And today you're going to teach us the Hollowback. First, I want to know more about you. So where are you from and how old are you?
So I'm from Kuopio and I'm 24 years old.
Where is Kuopio?
It's like up north.
You're up north in Finland?
Yes.
So how long have you been training calisthenic, parkour or bodyweight training?
Well, I started with parkour around like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But handstands I would say only for like maybe 3 to 4 years.
What did you do before the handstand?
It was just like parkour and general like calisthenic stuff, you know, push-ups, pull-ups, that kind of stuff.
So basic strength.
Basic strength.
So what made you start training calisthenic?
Well, I saw the Same Monster 2014 video. I'm sure you've seen it many times.
Bro, who hasn't seen him?
So that basically inspired me to like start exploring those kind of movements more.
Simon's strength made you start calisthenic basically?
I would say like it made me at least start focusing on it more. Because I was already doing those stuffs, but it made me like pay more attention to it.
So to make the crazy stuff that you do now?
Yes, well.
So what's your favorite skill or move?
Well, I really like the one-arm handstand. I just really like working on it from like day in, day out.
Yeah.
It's something like, it's a grind, but it's like the progress adds up. So I like it.
Bro, you do one-arm handstands like it's nothing, like you're eating breakfast. You're doing a boso ball, you're doing everywhere. I'm like, what do you do? Only handstand, one-arm handstand all day long?
Pretty much.
So when doing the Hollowback, what should you think of and what muscles are you using when doing it?
Yeah, okay, so I think the most important part to focus on is squeezing your scapula together, which means like the shoulder blades. A lot of people think it's like a lot of lower back mobility, but I don't think so. Yeah. I think it's mostly in like the upper back region when doing it.
Being strong here in this position,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Because you can be strong here, but I feel like I'm not strong here.
Right.
Upper back, not so much lower back.
Yeah, I would say that the lower back needs to be like in good condition at least. Yeah. But it's not the main focus.
So now let's start with the exercises. For whom are the exercises for?
Well, I say that you should have a pretty solid handstand before attempting to a Hollowback handstand, obviously. So if you can't do that yet, maybe like go back and keep this video in your mind for later.
A little bit more intermediate.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, now less talking and we are going to move on for the first exercise.
Okay, so the first exercise is the bridge. So if you can go into the bridge now.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yep. And what you want to do is push your head through your shoulders as far as you can. That's it. Yeah, nice. And also now you want to focus on keeping your legs straight. You can move your legs a little bit here. Yeah.
Oh damn! I need to rest. That was heavy. Oh. Okay, I'm super stiff in the shoulder. What am I stiff in when I'm doing this?
Yeah, shoulders basically.
Shoulders and what else?
And you might also lack your like scapular strength to hold your arms like this.
Okay.
So you need to work on also strengthening like this area of the back.
Okay, so upper back.
Yeah. Nice. That's very good.
Okay.
And now you can bring your legs, keeping your upper body in the same position. You can keep. Yeah, that's it. And you can squeeze your butt also, so it makes it a bit safer for the lower back.
Oh.
Yeah. That's really good.
Okay. Alright, now that you have seen my really bad bridge, what are the problems I have and what should I work on, like think of when doing it?
Yep. Okay, so basically you lack the shoulder flexion, which is the ability to bring your back, like hands back here and push your head through. So what you need to work on is your upper back strength to hold those arms in the position.
All right.
So it's also like, it's flexibility, but it's also like strength training.
Okay, is it only in the upper back or somewhere else?
The upper back is what you're going to be mainly focusing on, for sure.
Okay, so when I fix the upper back, it's going to be improve a lot.
Yes.
Okay,
sure.
Can you show us how it's supposed to look?
Sure.
Oh my damn!
That's it basically.
Now I know how it's supposed to look and what I should work on, and that's my goal. Alright, one more question before we move on to the next exercise, and that is, when doing the exercise, what should I think of? Should I squeeze? Should I relax? How long should I hold? And should I go back and forth?
Yeah. Okay, so I would say that the most important thing is to focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together really hard. So, and also, like I said, squeezing your butt basically to keep like the lower back safe. And also, the way I do it is basically like 10 seconds squeezing really hard, and then I like let loose a little bit for like 5 seconds maybe, and get deeper into the same position, and then I squeeze again. So that's basically how I do it.
Alright, great.
Sure. Okay, so the second exercise I'm going to teach you is the shoulder dislocate, and this works basically the shoulder flexion that I was talking about earlier. So you take a stick, can be something else than a stick, like a shirt or whatever, and you just bring it back like this. And you can also like work in both directions. You want to try?
Yeah, I don't know if I would be that good, but okay, you held this close.
Yeah. Okay, so what you want to focus on here is the same thing that we talked about earlier. So squeeze really hard your shoulder blades together. Yeah, that's really good.
But I can't go
But
through
if
with...
you can't go through, just take a wider grip.
Okay, wider.
Yeah.
Okay, I would try like this.
Sure, that's perfect fine.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
And now?
And you can try bringing it back, but if you can't, just let it go. Yeah, that's great. One thing you might want to have to pay attention to is you can do it with an arched back, but you should also do it like with a stiff back.
Okay.
So it works more of the shoulder flexion.
What do you mean by stiff back?
Meaning that it doesn't bend. So
Okay,
you are doing a little bit like this.
Okay, so I need like tension in the core.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will try that. Okay, my grip is like this.
Yeah, that's great. So I would say like both versions are good, but you should definitely do it with the stiff back also.
Alright, so working both, mixing it up.
Yes. Okay, so the third exercise is a pec stretch against the wall, which is basically this. Yeah. Now you can try it.
Alright. So I just put the hand like this?
Yep, and your shoulder can be pretty close to the wall, even touching the wall.
Okay, so like this?
Yes, that's really good.
And now?
And now you can move your arm up against the wall. That's good, yeah.
Yeah?
And you should be feeling a tension in this area. So it's basically the same thing as the last exercise. You want to tense your upper back.
Okay, should I move my shoulder like
No.
open up?
You should keep it there.
Okay. But my right shoulder is against the wall.
Yep.
And should I try to go there with the other, like with this whole side?
I would say that the main focus is on feeling the tension in here and keeping your rest of your body static.
Okay, so like squeezing.
Yes.
Okay, and I feel it here. So when I'm squeezing, I'm feeling even more.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And just like the last exercise we did, you can do it like you can tense the back, and then you can let loose and go deeper into the stretch, and then you can repeat the same process. And you can work different like ranges. So you can find a place that feels really hard, and you can do the same thing there.
Okay.
So for me, it's like this is the hardest part of the whole.
Okay, so it's one way better, or should you work on all the angles?
You should work all the angles. Yeah.
All right. What is the difference between high and lower?
It's just a like different part of the back, basically.
Okay.
So you can feel it if you try to do this versus this. It feels a bit different.
Okay, I will try. So here, the same. Yeah.
Then you bring it lower. Does it feel different?
Yeah, what I feel is that I feel more to the chest when I'm higher, and more to the back of the shoulder when I'm lower down.
Right. So we're basically focusing on different parts of the
The shoulder area.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you a bonus for the last exercise that I use a lot. So instead of just keeping your hand on the wall, you can try lifting the hand up from the wall, and this should help you tense the back muscles that we were talking about earlier. So if you come over here, you can see that I'm trying to lift my hand away from the wall, and it doesn't matter if I can't get only like 2 centimeters. It's the effort is what matters here.
Okay.
So you can try it now.
Okay, I try it. Here, this angle.
Yep. You can first like ease into the position. Yeah. So you should be able to feel it in these muscles.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I feel it in the back here. That was a weird feeling. I've never felt that before. Now that you have shown all the exercises, how often should you work on the Hollowback?
I myself did it like every day, but I would like now, later on, I would say that 3 times a week is pretty good.
So can you work on other skills at the same time?
I would say yes, but you might have to cut back on like the pulling and pushing work a bit, because if you do all of it at the same time, it might be too much for your body. But most important thing is to like listen to your own body. And
So what does listening to your own body mean to you?
basically, if you feel too sore, just don't do it that day.
Yeah, and just rest
Yeah.
and maybe stretch or something, or
Sure.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Light stretching is always pretty good.
A question I get a lot from different skills I have is, how long does it take you to learn it?
Yeah. Okay, so well, it took me 1 year going from absolutely no Hollowback training to a like pretty good Hollowback.
Yeah.
But that might be different for everyone. So if you have a really like good mobility beforehand, it might only take you 3 months.
Alright, so it all depends on your level.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
Sure.
So it depends on your mobility, it depends on your strength, and depends on how long you have been working out.
Exactly.
If you were able to go back in time and change something in your training to progress faster, or maybe take something away or add, what would that be?
Okay, so I would definitely go back and focus more on like squeezing my shoulder blades every time
Yeah.
I do an exercise for Hollowback.
Yeah.
That made a like huge difference in my training when I realized that. And also one thing that can help squeezing your shoulder blades is also turning your hands a bit inwards.
Yeah.
This is something I noticed when I was watching other people who did Hollowbacks. They always had their hands a little bit inwards.
Alright.
So when I tried it myself, it made like big difference.
Alright. Alright guys, that's it for this video, and thanks for Otto, how do you pronounce it?
Well, it's Otto.
Otto in Finland.
Yeah.
Otto for being here in this video and helping us give us the exercises for the Hollowback. It means a lot. And if you want to follow him on Instagram, you should. You'll find the link to his Instagram down below in the description or here. You know what to do. If you like this video, hit that like button, comment down below what you think, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.